Albert, tell us about your job at Sonic.
You work at Sonic?
I did work at Sonic,
Until how old?
I quit
like a week ago.
So the story goes, I went there and asked for a job. The guy is like, well, why don't you be assistant manager? Do you have a background, a criminal background? I said, I don't have a fast food experience. He's like, it's okay, I'll train you. We just come back tomorrow. I was like, what?
You do have fast food experience. This is on the other side of it.
Oh, yeah.
He got
your ass.
He got you.
Who the hell? What American doesn't eat fast food?
You got him.
What American?
Nah, Albert, you should just leave. It's over. Get out of here.
So yeah, so he never even gave me like a real interview. He was hiring me as assistant manager, which was
how long did you work there?
Not long. So he hires me, and I'm like, okay, I'll be assistant manager. Like, I don't know why he's promoting me so early without any experience. And I found out why, basically, which is that he was tired of closing that place down at midnight.
Mm-hmm. So
he wanted me to do it, which I was fine with. I was like, okay, I'll close it. But he was trying to leave me by myself.
And what time did he leave?
They would leave at like 10:30, 11.
And you're there till like 1.
No, well, I would have been there for like an hour. Maybe an hour and a half alone. It just depends on the night. But I said, look, I'm not comfortable with that. I want to run this place by myself. I haven't even worked there a month yet. How are you going to leave me by myself?
I don't give a fuck. It's Sonic.
I don't want to run it by myself. That shit's scary. And it was in a bad area. And I thought, I was like,
I think half of that story is just you being a pussy.
Well,
that's what I thought. I didn't say that though.
That's what I thought.
I'm not.
You can't leave me alone. Albert, you're a grown man.
Hey,
Drake can say it. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just like, hey, I can't be alone. Okay.
Do you think not even a week experience is enough to leave me alone running a fast food chain?
Albert, you said a month first of all.
No, I didn't work there a month.
How are you going to defend your family with that attitude?
No, I wasn't even there. No, I wasn't even there.
I was like, if someone come to my house, I'm gonna kill them. But you can't leave me alone. It's Sonic.
No, listen. I wasn't even there a week yet, and he was trying to leave me by myself.
Oh, that's good stuff, man.
So I said, listen, I'll just have one other person with me so I can have another worker
Did they
here.
ever hire that other person?
They said no. He said we can't do that, because of the policies.
Because they don't want to pay $7 an hour.
Yeah, they don't want to. Sonic don't have another $10 to keep a motherfucker
They
there.
pay you $10 for assistant manager?
$11.
Wow.
Anyway, the point is,
are you sure they didn't just say you were assistant manager and you were just some guy?
All I said was, look, man.
You're like, Albert, they put a little sticker on that says assistant manager. You're the assistant.
He was trying to scam me into
We're
working.
so proud of you.
My God.
He was trying to get me to fucking do that graveyard shift bullshit by myself.
Wait, was that your first managing experience?
I didn't manage anything. He was calling me the assistant manager the whole time. And
I just said it as a joke. I think it's real.
He kept telling people, "Hey, Albert, you're gonna have to be doing this by yourself one day." And I said, "What are you talking about? I just started. What do you mean by myself? We're not always gonna be here."
He was prepping you.
I'm like, no, yeah, because they wanted to leave.
Albert, we're all counting on you.
They wanted to fucking jet.
So wait.
You're our special boy.
Listen. This story has a lot of pussiness in it. Now, please tell me you quit like a G. Finish it.
I said I can't do this anymore.
Like I said.
Please tell me when you quit, you got everything you wanted to eat, you left that shit dirty, and you fucking got the fuck up out of there, and you said, fuck you.
You left there with slushies in each hand.
Yeah, each hand.
No, well, sort of. So I did abandon my last shift. I did abandon it, and I left. It has some. They had some.
I bet it.
They had some fucking.
He walked out crying.
Working there, who was like really disrespectful to me and was like bitching at me in front of customers and shit and being all fucking crazy.
Well, you're pretty bitchable.
And I told my boss about it, and he's like, yeah. And I said, and like I said, I was willing to deal with all of that. But you're not gonna leave me alone on that fucking restaurant
Good
all
for
by
you
myself.
for quitting. Like, okay, the only thing.
No, I abandoned. I made up a lie and said that my wife was pregnant.
He didn't quit like a fucking G. He fucking
like,
lied.
please, my wife is mad at me.
You just getting flamed right now, Albert. But I mean, at least you got the fuck up out of there.
I'm not about to get robbed. No, we're gonna get
robbed. That, let's commend Albert.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get robbed for Sonic. If we're gonna get robbed, at least I want another fucker there with me, so I don't feel like alone when we're getting robbed.
Me, I would have quit by taking everything out the safe, but just underneath.
So I'm gonna no, seriously, you be there all night with that money by yourself with just a lady that don't speak English, and you keep the money.
What I would have did was I would have quit. I would have took 2 slushies, ice cream, some fries, and then I would have took the minimal amount to not be a felon. I would have just swiped it, and then I would have took the security camera footage, and I would have quit.
I also quit because of the black women that would come.
Whoa, hold the fuck
customers.
on. You better stop it right there, Albert. You better not say another word.
You know what I hate? Black women.
That was just...
No. They would pull up and they make the fucking shit so goddamn complicated. I couldn't understand a fucking word half the time.
So when you clip this, just clip the part where it says, you know what? I hated doing serving black people.
No. You know what I think? No. I should get to choose who I
just clip
serve.
that part.
No, I said black women. I didn't say black people.
That kind of makes it worse,
women.
man.
That makes it worse. So make sure you just get him saying that and post that.
You know what?
And I'm actually gonna collab that post so everybody else can see. So everybody else can see that.
No, they would just complicate the fuck out of the orders, and I couldn't hear them.
Well, that's a black queen.
Give me an impression of them.
Albert, we're gonna complicate it.
You don't
Then
love
you
black
go work
queens.
at Sonic. You need to tell me that shit later.
I wouldn't work at Sonic.
It was actually not that bad of a job. It was okay. The menu's huge as fuck.
I wouldn't have worked there. I wouldn't have worked there.
Give me an impression of a black woman ordering something, Albert.
They'd be
that'll
like,
make it better.
They'd be like, let me get a
No,
burger.
you got to do the voice. They don't sound like that.
I don't think I can do the voice right now.
No, you got to do the Dre, say he can do the voice.
Let me get a burger with no tomatoes, no mayo, no mustard. Did you get that? Right, no mayo. Okay, I just want the bun and the burger with no meat and just the bun. And I want a big ass blast milkshake Oreo with Red Bull. No Red Bull. You just said Red Bull. No Red Bull. All right. Ice cream. No ice cream. Okay. Wait. Hold on. You want the blast with no ice cream? Yes. Are you listening to me? Yeah, I'm listening to you. Okay. Repeat it again. You want a burger. And then she left and got me in trouble, because they would quit and just leave. They would be mad and they would just run off.
Because you're bad at your job.
At the end of the day, the customer's always right.
Man, just order a motherfucking burger, man. Why the fuck do you want all this shit on and off the shit?
They didn't ask you to work there. You chose to work there. And the customer,
you know what? I did, and then I chose. Right. You're right. And then I chose to leave that motherfucker, and that's what I did.
When someone is in front of me in the drive-thru and they're like, I want a McDouble. But whenever that, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Just use the fucking app.
You listened to the order in the drive-thru?
Yeah, and they put it on screen, and it was like, McDouble, no onion, extra ketchup, no. It's like,
all
just
kinds of bullshit.
Whatever
you get,
that's what you get. You get the normal shit, you take whatever you don't like in a burger, you take it off yourself.
I think my hour with you guys have expired now. So.
Nah, come on.
It has.
Nah,
you know I'm kidding.
No, you're
I was like, I love black women.
No, you know I'm over exaggerating.
Oh, I don't care.
That's not the reason I quit. That's not the reason I quit.
I wouldn't. I'm not offended.
Albert,
I'm not offended by that. My hour with you guys has expired. And,
no, it hasn't. Let's do another hour. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's do another hour.
All right.
And
don't leave it like that, man.
I gotta run 5 minutes down the road.
We don't want to go to bed mad.
But this is good talk.